What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy here live. We're here live, y'all. Getting ready for the show. But before we get into the show, I'm gonna hit y'all up with some breaking news real quick. See if we can come it out here. We got some breaking news, so I want you guys to actually check this out. And we're gonna get the show started right after this. Let's hit this breaking news, baby. If y'all haven't heard, and you guys been out there betting on games and stuff like that, and see the scrutiny that's been going on, take a look at this. Take a look at this. All right.
The NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra, include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This FBI will leave no room for any perpetrator of crime across this country. You hear a lot about our work of defending the homeland and crushing violent crime. Well, this work is also representative of a colossal portion of the FBI's mandate to keep America safe and to keep our entertainment industry fair and secure. The men and women that are standing up here today worked tireless hours, days, months, and years. And the fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery across a multi-year investigation. And we could not have done it without our interagency partners that are before us today. The NYPD, HSI, and teams of law enforcement officials from around the country made this day possible. It takes a team to bring this kind of justice, sweeping justice, into the halls of the United States courtrooms, where our brave United States attorney has led this prosecution. It takes courageous prosecutors to stand before you and say, we will not allow this kind of illicit activity to happen, not only at the national sporting level, but also where it hides in La Casa Nostra. And when these two collided together, they perpetrated a fraud that is historic in terms of not just money, but the scheme and the deceit that they utilize to steal and swindle people from money, to include crypto fraud. This is an operation that showcases to you that under President Trump's administration, there is no room for any type of criminal behavior, be it on the world's largest stage or in the back rooms of tiny parlors where card games are being played. We are proud to stand here today with the men and women of the FBI and this legal team. Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of
Y'all
years.
hear that?
The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we
As y'all can see, man, Chauncey Phillips is in some deep waters. Some deep waters. If you guys are basketball fans and you guys don't know, what went on. Basically, Chauncey Phillips has been arrested in Oregon, facing charges in illegal poker operations tied to a mafia. That's crazy. Tied to the mafia, y'all. So, this it's a lot going down. And then I'm sure it's going to be more coming even after that, after him. You know what I mean? Because I know this ain't the beginning, or the end. This is the beginning of some shit that's about to go down when it comes to these professional games, y'all, and betting. You can guarantee it's going to go from basketball to baseball to also football. So, watch it how y'all betting out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this shit is just set up. But you know what? We about to go ahead and get this show started. And, it's an interesting show, y'all. And I need y'all help. So I need y'all help to tap in. I need y'all to comment on this show today because I'm about to tell y'all a story even about myself that I normally don't do. But I'm gonna give y'all a little story and a little background on me as well when it comes to these relationships, man. And I just want to get down to the nitty gritty. So I'm gonna have like a several videos, of course, to to get y'all opinions on, because I got in a deep what do you call it, a hole. I was in the internet hole. I don't know what they call it. But either way it goes, I was up. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this show started, and we'll go over what that first topic. Y'all see what it is in the title there in the front, in the top. So let's get it started, y'all. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? It's your boy Fuel, and this is Reasons, the place you come to and tell us your reasons of what you think about the conversation we're talking about today. It's your boy Fuel in the house. Yes, yes, I'm going solo, baby, today. I'm solo. Shouts out to Fat Boy. He's at a reunion. Shouts out to Liv taking care of some family business and Cotton taking care of some family business. So I told him, go on, do y'all thing. I got this. Hey, I appreciate it. I see Chris. I appreciate you tapping in, man. What's up? Who's that big O? Looks guilty. Was surprised to hear about the Chauncey. Yeah, me too, ho. It's pretty crazy, man, how these, it's been going on for a while. They've been watching them for a while as well. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about Chauncey Phillips and stuff being arrested for what was it, illegal poker operations tied to the mafia, y'all. It's crazy. Before I get started, though, I want to invite you guys. I am hosting a fundraiser this, if you guys are in LA, a fundraiser here in LA. It's the 5th annual all-inclusive Zumba fundraiser, you guys. And this is with kids with Down syndrome. So it's for the Down Syndrome Association of Los Angeles. These kids are great. They're wonderful kids. It's good to see them out there happy and enjoying themselves and having fun. This is like a Halloween thing that we do every year. This is my 5th year hosting it, you guys. So if you're here in LA, come and check it out. It's Sunday, October 26th at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You know what I mean? It's located in San Fernando Park Gymnasium, 208 Park Avenue, San Fernando, California, 91340. Join us for Halloween theme morning Zumba with Leilani, Asen. I hope I said Leilani's name. Asen, I think I said it right. And friends, it's all going down this Sunday, y'all. This Sunday, October 26th. So check it out, check it out, check it out. You know what I'm saying? I just need you guys to come out and support. Come out and support. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. So as you guys seen what the title is and what we're going to be talking about today, I have a slew of, I went down the rabbit hole. I went down the social media rabbit hole last night. You know, my daughter had called me this morning at around 4 o'clock. She's in Florida and I'm in LA, of course. And about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I answered the text, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my baby. I got to make sure everything is good, you know, but I just happen to be up, you know, and she's wondering like, why am I up? And I'm like, why are you even texting me this early? But I was in this rabbit hole, you know, because I'm trying to figure out, you know, myself, how relationships are working, man. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an older fella out there, you know what I'm saying? I've done my things. I've been in relationships. I've been through, I say part-time marriage because it wasn't a long time. It was less than a year. But we figured it out. There's probably one of the best relationships I probably ever had because we figured it out early and we didn't get on no BS to actually be friends and be in a relationship. You know, we never did go through that type of thing or whatever, you know, child support and all that kind of stuff. We handle our business, you know. Some people are not fortunate like that, you know what I'm saying? That's why when we come on here, I just basically give you guys my maybe experience, or not to tell y'all what to do, but maybe go off of maybe some of the experiences that I've had and whatever that I share with you, and you can actually do with as for yourself, do for yourself, however you want. You know what I mean? But I do try to be as correct and accurate as possible when it comes to mental health and relationships. You know what I'm saying? So, but I found myself in a rabbit hole last night because I was kind of trying to figure out, man, there's a lot of videos out here of people telling us how to act or how a woman should be in a relationship. So what I want y'all to do, hey, Shell, I see you on Facebook. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for tapping in. So I want y'all to do, I'm gonna play, I got a few videos that I'm playing today, you guys. And I just want to get y'all opinions on it. And you guys let me know what y'all think about these people, you know, as far as what they think a relationship should look like. I think I'm gonna start off with, let me see here. Let me see which one I'm gonna start off with. Yeah, let's start off with this one right here. And remember, y'all gotta be listening close because I'm gonna ask y'all some questions and I need y'all opinions. I need y'all help. I need y'all help. Y'all can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand why, you know, everybody's not doing this. And also, I also want to shout out to those that have these videos that I have too. You know what I'm saying? Inside the Man Podcast, Bree Golden Ox, XO, Gina Sentient, and Latrice, HDM, Mr. Side Hustle, and Evan Inspiration, and Brian, I think that's Brianna Laus X, LASX. You know, shout out to you guys or whatever, because I am, you know, one of the, you know, I got these videos that I got, you know, I want people to see in the show and get their opinions, you know what I mean? So let's go with the first one. Let's go with the first one, you guys, and see what y'all think.
You don't understand this thing, you'll be lonely forever. A lot of girls reject guys because they're broke, but being broke is not the problem. Staying broke is the problem. And I am not saying you should date a couch potato that does nothing all day. I'm saying that the best men out there are deadly ambitious, are gonna do whatever it takes. Some have made it, and some haven't made it yet. Everyone was broke once. But if you're not willing to be there in the building phase, to struggle together, to push him, to believe when no one else does, why would he want you around once he becomes the final product? Like, why would you choose someone who showed up when it was that easy? Exceptional men build empires, and exceptional women help them build. And you don't have to be equals, you don't have to be business partners, but you have to help him build. And not every girl can handle that. Final form takes time, and real recognizes real before the world does. Hey girls, if you don't understand this thing, you'll be lonely forever. A lot of girls reject guys because they're broke, but being broke is not the problem. Staying broke is the problem. And I am not saying you should date a couch potato that does nothing all day. I'm saying that the best men out there are deadly ambitious, are gonna do whatever it takes. Some have made it, and some haven't made it yet. Everyone was broke once. But if you're not willing to be there in the building phase, to struggle together, to push him, to believe when no one else does, why would he want you around once he becomes the final product? Like, why?
Okay. Give me your opinion on that. Give me your opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a lot of people don't understand the reality in real time when it comes to relationship. And now what she just said, you know what I'm saying, is why, as far as, say for instance, if I was broke, and I'm trying to get somewhere. You see my enthusiasm, you see my hustle, you see where I'm trying to get to, but you're no help, And then if I get there before we decide on being in a relationship, then the question is going to be, what do I need you for? You know what I mean? And that's real talk. That's real talk. I've been there. I've had those situations to where, you know what I'm saying, when I'm working on something, I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to build something. But if you don't have my back, I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we have our little fun time, you know what I'm saying, our little romance, our little sex and going out and all that type of stuff, man. But I guess you get to a point in age where you be like, man, you need more than that. We need more than that. And as you guys can see, this is a young lady, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we talk about how younger generations or whatever don't understand or don't get it when it comes to relationships, but this seems like a fairly young lady or whatever. So I'm guessing that, you know what I'm saying, that she learned it from somewhere, but does she practice it, or do people actually practice what they're preaching? Because the social media is our channel to relationships, pretty much, so to speak, because we don't listen or we don't talk too much to our loved ones, our elderly, or people that has long relationships, and try to get information from. But this young lady seemed pretty smart at it, So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna keep moving on because I got quite a few videos, and it's not women bashing. I don't want y'all to think that. It's not about women bashing. It's more about what we're seeing out there in social media that could be a positive thing, especially for young ladies, to understand at least where a man's thought is and where he's coming from, Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, the same thing can happen vice versa for us or whatever, to see, where the woman is coming from, And from what I gather, a lot of women are wanting security. They want the passion. They want to be cared for and protected and all that type of stuff. But how do we get there? How do we get there, y'all? You know what I'm saying? How do we get there if you're looking for instant things to happen? It's things to happen instantly, or you're looking to see how much I do for you first before you do for me. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that, y'all, in real time. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. So but if I could be wrong, y'all give me y'all opinions. Y'all hit me up. Let me know. All right. But let me go into this next one and see what you guys think. All right.
Don't want average guys because they think that they're not average. They think that they're above average. How's that going to translate in the dating marketplace? You have average women that are going to be chasing after either exceptional or above average men. They're going to curve men who are average, who are actually on their level. That's why you get caught up with boys and in situationships and a guy never committing to you or a guy who's cheating on you because you're shooting out of your league. So if you think you're a 10, surely you must deserve a 10. You're going to chase after Chad. You're going to spend your 20s fucking a bunch of dudes. You're never going to actually get into a proper monogamous relationship. You'd rather have the divided attention of a hyper attractive guy than actually have commitment from an average dude because you think you're above average. That's the problem in the dating marketplace. And that's why this is a humble check. women don't want guys because they think that they're not average. They think that they're above average. How's that going to translate in the dating marketplace? You have average women that are going to be chasing after either exceptional or above average men. They're going to curve men who are average, who are actually on their level. That's why you get caught up with boys. And
all right, what y'all think? Talk to me. Do y'all feel, that women actually just go for, above average guys? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all look at the guys? Do y'all look at us in a way to say, this man can do, have something. This man can probably be something. This man can probably provide. This man can probably, grow us in a relationship. You know what I mean? Do y'all have that? You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a guy, he's talking to younger young ladies as well, So my question to you guys is that what we look for? Is that what you ladies look for out there? Talk to me. Is there something that you guys look for when it comes to average guys? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all dissect what this guy does, what this guy is going to do, as opposed to just being already established? Talk to me. I see you, cuz. What's up? I see y'all. Give me some comments. Y'all talk to me. Don't just watch me and talk. Don't just look at me. Give me something. Let me know what y'all think. And if you guys go back, if you guys just joining in, and go back and look at the video, whatever, you catch up on what we're talking about right now. But I am wondering, because I am I do want to know if I'm wrong, if I'm right, if I'm wrong, or maybe I'm misunderstanding something that these guys are saying. But like I said, I went in that deep hole or whatever, and I'm just kind of wondering, like, this is so much, it's all over the internet, and it's not really being blown up or paid attention to enough to the point where you think the women get it, and the guys, do they get it? You know what I mean? That type of thing, whatever, and this is stuff that goes on in real time. This is not like stuff that you just read and move on to your next one after the next one. This is real time, right? All right, so y'all know I got more. I got more. I'm just trying to feel it right. Right now, men believe they are the prize. Shell. Do they? Or do men actually have they hustle? You know what I'm saying? They maybe they're hustling or whatever, and they probably hustled without whoever. You know what I'm saying? Do you really think that they would think that they the prize? You said things have shifted, so perhaps the average guy may not be that bad. That's what. Yeah. I think I consider myself as an average guy. I think I'm an average guy. I'm not over, what I'm saying? I'm not like, as successful that I want to be, what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm doing. This is where I'm trying to get, up. But if that woman is looking at me, average or below average, and see my hustle, you know what I mean? Then, either she's going to be there for me and she's going to do it, or she's going to be a part of it, or what do I need her for? What do I need her for, you guys? Talk to me. I don't know. Talk to me, Shell. What's up? Y'all ready for the next one? Y'all ready for the next one? All right. So this one right here, let's go. This one is Mr. Side Hustle. And he says something about money, talks about who's, hold on a second.
Greedy. That's what it boils down to.
When men get money, you know what's their thought process when men get money?
What?
I can finally take care of a family. I can get a girl and I can do X, Y, Z, whatever.
And I can get more than one girl.
No. Either way, even that's the case. Even that's the case, he's still doing for who? Another woman. Now, when a woman gets her money and gets things, what does she say? I don't need a man.
I don't need a man.
So who's really the greedy one? If anything, women are very greedy and selfish. Everything is about me, I, what I can do.
And he's not lying.
Everything he said is actually the truth. No, Chris, for real, when a man has it all figured out and he's got the career that he wants and, is able to make all the money that he has, then in the end, what is he doing it for? He's doing it for a family he wants to build with a woman that he wants to be with. But then once a woman has decided to aim for a career that she wants and ended up making that kind of money, 6 figures, whatever, chasing that lovely bag, she ends up just telling herself that she doesn't need a man and that she's independent. Name one man that ever says that he's independent. And she's not doing it for anybody else. Because I've never heard a woman say that she does it for her and just does it for herself. Because in the end, even when she is doing it for herself, she's going to still expect a man to do it for her too. And that's the problem that I see now, is that a lot of women want relationships and then they find themselves wanting to have the benefits in said relationship, but they still wouldn't provide any benefits to a man. Like, what is a man exactly benefiting off of that? And to me, I'm not gonna lie, that's such a selfish take. That really is really selfish.
I can be honest.
What y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all agree or y'all disagree? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? I know this to some of you guys probably seem like this is a it's not a women bashing thing type of show. I mean conversation. It's just that what I see that women understand, when I see something women understand and they get it, I have to share that with y'all. Because we talk about it on the show. We talk about it all the time as to, benefiting, with someone that already has it going on, And if you already got it going on, it's kind of like, what is it that you're bringing to the table? What is it that you're going to, and it happens vice versa. Don't get me wrong. It happens vice versa. But it happens more for the men than it does for the women, I think. But if I'm wrong, holler at me, talk to me, tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? But she basically was on point. I think she's on point when she agreed to something like that makes sense and understand what it takes to be behind that man. Then I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about her. But I do agree that exactly what she said. I agree. Someone actually on there said that I love that she acknowledged how many women think. How many women think. I see the comment of some women saying it's not true. Mindset, my acting like it does not exist. I challenge all the women refuting this take to actually take care of their partner financially for a month just for appreciation. Let's see the response of this. That sounds like a good idea to me. That sounds like a good idea to me. Because, I mean, when we start a relationship, you guys, we always kind of start off, with the dating, go out, But when it comes down to the real test, of what somebody really, want or whatever, and it don't always have to be about finances, y'all. It could be something that you didn't want to tell, something happened in your childhood that you didn't want to tell a person at the very beginning, But then, what I'm saying, you can see a big difference from when you actually really open up of what you want, what you need in that relationship early, than waiting 6 months, 7 months, a year or whatever before you kind of like drop the bomb on them, and let them judge for themselves. Let them judge for themselves if it's right for you. And don't be mad. You don't have to be mad if it's not right for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be mad if it's not right for you. Just be like, hey, that was not right for you. You move to the next one. Some things you might have, like, how can I put it? Some things you may really, really like about a person that y'all really get along with. It could be y'all great in bed together. You know what I'm saying? It could be like y'all on point when it comes to taking care of business. It could be y'all have great finances together. But then to try to find that whole package, understand that it takes work. Understand that it takes work. And sometimes when you're in your downest and your lowest or whatever, if that person brings you up and makes you happy and you move on and go from there, then you got a good one. Then you got a good one, you know? So that's, you know, I'm gonna keep going. I got another one. Y'all know I got videos. Let's see, who's this next one? Let me see who we got next. We want okay. Little backstory on this. This next one I'm about to show you, I actually really have been through from an ex a while back. And it's just on point to me, you know. And let me know if you guys hit me some thumbs up, give me some likes, give me some thumbs up. Let me know if you guys have been through it, you know, or been, you know, have opinion on it. All right. Here we go. This is 6 signs of here we go. Oh, I do it here. Here we go.
Woman is only pretending to love you. Number 1. She never admits she's wrong. You're always the problem, she's always right. Even when it's clearly her fault, she flips it back on you. That's not love. That's blame shifting, the oldest trick in dark psychology. Adam fell because he listened to Eve's excuses instead of God's order. A woman who never owns her sin will make you carry the cross for her mistakes. Number 2. She never explains herself. You call her out and she hits you with, "Believe whatever you want." That's not honesty, that's avoidance. A woman who truly loves you seeks clarity. A pretender hides behind smoke and silence because truth would expose her game. Remember, silence is a weapon when it's used to trap your mind. Number 3. She never asks for forgiveness. She doesn't give a damn if you're hurt. She puts zero effort into fixing things. That's not love. It's control. The Bible says love is patient, love is kind, love does not dishonor others. If she can't humble herself enough to say, "I'm sorry," then she's not loving you, she's ruling you. Number 4. Every little thing she does for you, she keeps score. She'll remind you of every tiny favor like you owe her your soul. But when you give, she acts like it never happened. Real love doesn't keep receipts. If everything feels like a transaction, it's not love. It's leverage. You're not her man, you're her debtor, and she'll keep collecting until you're spiritually bankrupt. Number 5. She loves the silent treatment. She knows you're upset, but she still won't comfort you. Instead, she freezes you out until you're crawling back. That's not communication. That's emotional witchcraft. Manipulation disguised as punishment. It chips away at your self-worth until you're kneeling at her throne, begging for crumbs of attention. Number 6. She doesn't care about your needs. She only cares about herself. If she's always the center of her own world, and you're just a background character, then she's not your partner. She's your parasite. She's feeding off your time, money, and energy to fill the emptiness inside her.
Right.
So ask yourself, does she really love you? Or is she just staging a performance? Because real love is sacrifice, accountability, and partnership. Anything else is idolatry of self, dressed up as affection.
Y'all get that? Real love is sacrifice and accountability. You know, I've been through that. I've had young lady, and I wish I knew then what I know now. You know, I actually been with someone that was all 6 of those that you just seen. No, I just imagine being with somebody with all 6 of those traits that basically was not there for you. It was all about them. And I think we was together probably like almost 3 years, you know, and I realized realized, you know what I mean, that this person ain't here for me. You know, this person don't care about, you know, when somebody shuts you off and don't say anything and just let the conversation just fade or whatever. And then you get into another argument or a disagreement. and they're doing the same thing, it's because they don't care. They don't give a crap about what you're thinking or what you're trying to do or try to grow in the relationship. They just don't care. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, I hope that, helps as well. Those are 6 different traits that you can find out as if somebody really want to be with you, and then especially if somebody's always blaming you for whatever, you know what I mean? And don't take accountability, man. You just, man, come on, y'all, talk to me. Talk to me. Y'all, the comments should really be flooding right now, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know as people, just sit back and relax and watching and just kind of trying to see what the heck I'm gonna say. But hey, I just want your opinions. You know what I'm saying? I like to know sometimes if I play something and it's wrong, you know what I'm saying, and I'm wrong about it as far as corresponding on it, or then talk to me. Let me know. Talk to me. All right, I got some more, but let me go back one more time to remind you guys this Sunday, if you guys are here from live in LA, this Sunday is the 5th annual all-inclusive Zumba fundraiser that I'm hosting, that I host every year for kids with Down syndrome. I mean, it's like the funnest thing. It's the funnest thing. Energy, vibe, the love, you know what I'm saying, for the kids and the instructors. As you can see, it's a lot of instructors, so it's a lot of dancing in 2 hours. Hey, I might lose 3 pounds this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, and want to donate too, if you want to donate, send it to dsala.com or .org, I believe, and you can actually donate to the cause. It's located in San Fernando Park Gymnasium, 208 Park Avenue, San Francisco, California, 91340. All righty. All right. I gotta punch that in there every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Because I do like people to come out, you know what I'm saying? Come out and support. If you guys are here in LA, come out and support. I'm gonna go over some more. I'm gonna hit some more videos on you guys because, like I said, this whole thing got me kind of emboggled as to how people seeing all these things on relationships or online and social media, but you don't see a lot of people practicing. Why not? You know what I mean? But I got some more for y'all, but let's go ahead. As I do, I always gotta give you a little commercial of TNR Creations. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be right back in a few minutes.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to TNRCreations.com. I am the proud owner of this phenomenal gift shop. Y'all gotta check us out. We have bags, we have water bottles, we have photo slates, we have name-meaning plaques, and so much more. I would love to have you as a customer. Check us out, TNRCreations.com. Thank you for your support.
That's TNR Creations, you guys. It's the holidays, so you probably want to try to get your gifts on. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, she make the cups, the mugs, nice holiday gifts or whatever, stocking stuffers, all that good stuff, whatever. So go to TNR get Creation and get your discount. Y'all see the discount down there. What did I say? 10%? How much did I say discount? 10 or 20? Let me look. Hold on. Let me make sure because I don't want to say it's 10%, y'all. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's a 10% discount if you put the name Fuel in the code. All right, Fuel in the code. All right, man. Let's get back into this next video. And you guys let me know, like I said, what you think. Hell, you can even let me know what you think about the show. I don't care. Just holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Hit me in the chat. This next one, though, guys, it says, want a man with good communication skills, but you don't know how to listen. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. This is no female bashing or anything like that, because it can go both ways, opposite, but still recognize the core element of this conversation. You know what I mean? Recognize basically what there is to understand when it comes to these relationships, guys. You know, because like I said, I went in this deep hole, and it's just amazing how a lot of answers are out there, but people ain't using them. I don't know, understand that. You know what I'm saying? So somebody help me understand why and why not. But this one right here, uh-oh. Let me do this. Let me do this. Here we go. Here we go.
Man with good communication skills, but when this man is trying to communicate with you, you're trying to find trigger words to now flip it on him and make it seem like he's the problem, right? You're not listening to understand. You're listening just to react. You're listening just to respond. If you was to be quiet, like a woman is supposed to do, be quiet and actually hear him out, you will understand that he is not the issue. You are the issue. You will understand the real issue that he's bringing to you, so you guys can come to an understanding and get past this. Not only that, you got mood swings, so one day you good, one day you not. You overthink, you assume, and maybe you come with 1 to 2, maybe 3 kids. So I'm confused here. Who is the problem? How are you his piece? Baby, you gonna have to bring more than just your body and a pretty face. As y'all be coming into these relationships or these situations thinking y'all so entitled. Be having all these boundaries and standards with baggage and does not bring peace. So what is he gaining from this? Body? A pretty face? You gotta bring more than that. So hold on, let me get this right. You want a man with good communication skills, but when this man is trying to communicate with you, you're trying to find trigger words to now flip it on him and make it seem like he's the problem, right? You're not listening to understand. You're listening just to react. You're listening just to respond. If you was to be quiet, like a woman is supposed to do, be quiet and actually hear him out, you will understand that he is not the issue. You are the issue. You will understand the real issue that he's bringing to you, so you guys can come to an understanding and get past this. Not only that, you got mood swings, so one day you good, one day you not. You overthink, you assume, and maybe you come with 1 to 2, maybe 3 kids. So I'm confused here. Who is the problem? How are you his piece? Baby, you gonna have to bring more than just your body and a pretty face. As y'all be coming into these relationships or these situations thinking y'all so entitled. Be having all these boundaries and standards with baggage and does not bring peace. So what is he gaining from this? Body? A pretty face? You gotta bring more than that. So hold
on. Shouts out to Bree. Bree, appreciate that video. Okay. Man, I don't know. I should be telling my business, man. But let's say this. Okay. I have met someone that overthinks, you know. And when someone overthinks, it's because they're not really listening to you, and they can't put that conversation in a box and be able to concentrate on that specific subject or topic that you're talking about, you know. And sometimes when people overthink, then they're not understanding what the other person is saying to be able to move on within a conversation. The young lady I know really overthink things to the point where she never listened to why I needed her for a certain thing, you know, and why it was important to me, you know, for her her support. You know, it was important not only not to build something, you know, for us, but it was also to see, you know, to confirm that our relationship is solid. It was to confirm that the relationship was about me and you. You know what I mean? Not what everybody else say, not what your girlfriends say, because you helped me or because I was there for you or doing something or whatever. It has nothing to do with anyone else, you know, because my whole purpose of having someone be there for me is to make that person happy as well. And if I'm happy, oh, you're going to be happy. You know what I mean? So sometimes people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? And some of them have these boundaries and standards or whatever to point where they have the deaf ear. They have the deaf ear as to, you know, what's coming to the table in real time. You know, what's to look for, what to see in the future, you know. So, and then, you know, like I said, they don't listen to understand, you know. And this, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, I'm gonna keep going back and saying this, you guys. This is not just about us men. It's about the women, women. Not, I mean, just women. It's about us men as well, you know, because men are some kind of shady like that too, or whatever. Just basically, you know, overthink things or whatever. You know, feel like that she's trying to trap you. You know, it's feel like that. Oh no, she's doing this just so, you know. Yeah, sometimes it does happen. It does happen, but sometimes you don't have to overthink or whatever, you know. And sometimes you have to listen to understand. All right, all right. We almost done, y'all. We almost done. All right, man. Y'all know we got another one. Got another one. This one I want to do. All right. This one is. This is Gina. Janae. I think it's Janae. All right, y'all. And y'all, you know, let me know. Hit me in the comments, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I know y'all sitting here watching and everything and scared to say something, but y'all, it's family, y'all. It's fuel. It's family. Y'all can talk to me. No matter what. No matter what. All right, here we go, y'all. There we go.
With you guys on why women don't apologize and that they don't take accountability. It's because in their little delusional minds, they believe that your reaction was the problem instead of her behavior that caused it, right? And this is what I try teaching women all the time, but it's not registering, maybe because I'm a female. Like, I don't know, maybe if there's like a man in their life that they actually have to listen to, because I'm not enforcing it on them. If I was their friend, yeah, the fuck I would, but I'm just a girl over the internet. But here's the thing. It's not what a man says to you that's the problem. It's what you said first that was the problem. What women need to understand, men are not going to be a weak, feminine little bitch and be all like, you hurt my feelings. I felt this way when you said this. That's gay as fuck. I'm not going to lie. So, of course, he's going to tell you something like, oh, you're being overdramatic, or stop, or you're being sensitive, or whatever. That's him taking the lead. Are you really going to tell him not to? And don't fucking bullshit me with the, well, it's just my boundaries. Boundaries of what? A man telling you the truth? If you can't handle a masculine man, then just say that. But to sit here and try to act like he was the problem because he didn't let you get away with, you want to know why I don't buy your bullshit? Because he told you to your face. He clearly liked you and cared for you in order to do that. If he was just a man that was using you, he would villainize you to other people. He would go to his friends or the internet and be all like, she's like this, da-da-da-da. But he told you. He directed it to you. Okay? And like, women, what is wrong with being humble? Like, sure, I think I'm fucking hot. I think I'm fucking cute. I think I have an amazing personality. But if I fucked up, I'm gonna fucking say it. And it's not because like, oh, I really need to keep this man. I need to do what he wants. No. You apologize because you know you did something wrong. So it's not about this man's attention. It's about doing the right thing and knowing that it's the right thing, okay? I don't care if this man started yelling at you. I honestly don't. And you want to know why? Because men don't just do things for no reason. Like, poof, I'm just going to yell at her. Poof, right? Poof, I just feel like yelling at her. Like,
I kind of disagree on this one because, and sometimes when you see younger generation, I mean, she did drop a little knowledge, you know what I'm saying, but she's young and probably haven't lived enough to understand, you know, especially when you're thinking that, you know, sometimes you got ignorant guys, you know what I'm saying, that wants to lead in a masculine way, but in a very disrespectful way, in a very dominant way, to where she don't feel like that she's been, you know, respected or protected or anything like that, you know. So sometimes when you have these videos with younger generations that trying to drop some knowledge on them. Yeah, they can get some things right, but some of the stuff or whatever is kind of like, baby girl, you ain't lived long enough. You ain't lived long enough to know really, really what's going on in real time. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that she has enough clarity or sense, to try to focus on that man, focus on, a man being a man. But some of the things, some of those kinks you might have to iron out because you might not either have experienced it or whatever, and you're kind of giving your opinion on it, and may not have friends that experienced it or whatever, and you wonder, like, you're thinking like, oh, the women should just be quiet and shut up. No, 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 no. A woman, you should say what you feel, but still also listen and understand each other. Say what you feel. You can say what you feel, but listen to each other, and then, kind of evaluate, what each other think, and then go from there to try to rectify the situation, water down the problem. You know what I mean? That type of thing, So I do agree with her on that, man. But as far as, when it comes to her reactions towards her behavior, sometimes yes. But the guy, sometimes the woman is reacting towards your behavior, the men behavior. You know what I mean? And if his behavior is not coming respectful, his behavior is not coming thoughtful or considerate as to what this woman might say or think or whatever, her response is going to be when I open this up to her, when I say this to her, So it goes, like I said, sometimes it goes both ways, man. It goes both ways, So I don't know, y'all. I went in that rabbit hole last night. And this is some of the stuff that kind of like kind of boggled my mind a little bit, And I wanted to see what our viewers would think about, these type of videos, because I'm sure that you have been pulling up, these videos on your side. Because as a matter of fact, a lot of our followers, I've seen that they're, have seen these videos. So I brought it to the show just to kind of get you guys thoughts on it, and just kind of go from there. What'd you say, Shell? Things have to shift. Perhaps average guys may not be that bad. Oh, that's earlier. Okay. All right, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in. You already know it wasn't going to be a long show because, we don't have the co-host with us, so it's not going to be a lot of talk. I just give my opinions, and also want to give you guys a look at what basically I see, on the internet that I'm sure that you guys seen and want to, perhaps comment on, And I want to thank you guys. Jill, I hope you're getting better. Lift, I hope you're, getting better with the family, because I know it can be a big struggle. It's a toll on you too as well. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys, taking care of your business. Take care of your business. What'd you say? Oh, everybody, a relationship therapist online. Yes, there are ways to be better, but it's not something to dwell on. I'm in a great relationship now, and I know it's because I learned from past relationships. True that. Oh, true that. Look, let me give you some love. Oh, I don't know if you heard that horn or not, but that's what's up, man. That's good. That's cool, man. Because at the time, when we were younger, we didn't have that. We didn't have the whole. We wasn't into therapy type of thing. Like Fat Boy is in. He's into therapy now. You know what I'm saying? And then him being here with me at times is therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of bring on those things to the show, whatever. So you said what do and what not to do. Oh yeah, exactly. Is what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Which is good or whatever. And as long as we're paying attention and practicing those things, then because there's a whole lot of information, there's a whole lot of opinions online. You know what I mean? But some of the things, whatever that you do, practice it. You know what I'm saying? See what you get on. That's the only way you're gonna learn. You know what I mean? As long as it's in a positive way. You know what I mean? If you on there with the ratchet girls and being smart and talking all crazy and stuff like that or whatever, to each his own. You can go ahead and go with that, but I would not recommend you. I would not recommend that. All right. All right, man. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you guys tapping in. We will be at the same time next week. I think Fat Boy should be back from DC. Lifter is still handling family business and all that good stuff or whatever. But you know what? It's always going to be good. It's always going to be a good show, a good topic or whatever. So join us next Thursday at 6 p.m. Join us on subscribe on Facebook. Subscribe on Facebook, y'all, so y'all can get the notifications for every time that we're on. All right. And if you got a dear brothers and sisters, hit us in the comments. Let us know that, not hit us in the comment. I'm sorry. Send it to firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. That's firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. And and let us know, do a little small recording or just put in the comments or whatever, and let us know what you think or what you would like us or your opinions on the show. Let us know what you like, or what you want our opinions on. All right. So, dear brothers and sisters, send your recorded messages at firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. So, once again, we appreciate you guys every week that we love y'all. And those of you guys that comment, I appreciate those of you just watching and didn't comment and scared to say something. Still, play it back. I'll get your comments and answer your questions. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. What you say? Oh, if you with the right person, you would know. If not, the signs will show. Then move on. Exactly. Then that's why I'm trying to get out here, but I'm trying to. I like what you're putting down there. Oh, that's kind of like where I'm at. And then that doesn't make that person a bad person. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Just because you guys didn't, you had to move on or whatever. That person's still good. Me, I'm like this. If I consider you my friend, even once before we even get into a relationship, or we just started met and I'm still considering you my friend, even when we quit talking, you still my friend. It's on you if you want to continue to talk to me or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. That's just my heart. It's kind of like I'm from KC. So when we say you're my friend or whatever, then we mean it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that California fake shit. And I'm not saying everybody in California, but I'm saying y'all know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. All right, man. That's going to do it for us. We'll see y'all next week, 6 p.m. live. Fired Up Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All right. So check us out. Get us some thumbs up, get us some comments, get us some likes, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do, man. Don't play. Y'all been watching the social media long enough. Get on out of here. Peace. And remember, if they're talking about you behind your back, they behind you for a reason. Peace.
What shit we've been